What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Tonight we're back on MLB The Show 19. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play. After these commercial breaks. They're all passed out. Wake up! JTBC for your entertainment. Yeah. I don't even know why I got JTBC. I really don't even watch anything on there. Let's play. Bullpen. Friendly status. Hope you guys had a wonderful Monday in whatever endeavor you did. Hey, it's 24. Welcome to the stream.
From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Rich Bulldog, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point. And I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200 K club for the year.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Now to the plate, Dennis Davidson was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1. Bulldog has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows. Now here's the ball hit high and deep.
Well, that one didn't miss the barrel of the bat. Shit.
Into the upper tank.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse.
It's crazy. They're never hit. Every ball they fucking hit is a home run. It's ridiculous.
Even if pitchers give up home runs, you just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Machado.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
So he sets him down swinging. Manny Machado goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
Left-handers seem to
Probably
pitch
better
better, I
to let
guess.
that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
For the fucking knuckleball up high. Fucking, I'm gonna put it down low.
Good patience to wait that thing out, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. On now to the bottom of inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one bends into the zone.
Lefties see the ball off of you pretty good when you're a right-handed pitcher.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Count even at 2-2. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Montano has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
He should have just struck out.
First delivery to him on the way.
The left fielder, number 4.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Cousins is there. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Alex Jordan. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a knuckleball. 1-1.
That ball didn't break down quick enough.
1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3. Striding in, Francisco Mejia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
All right, come on now.
2-0
now.
now.
Got away. A little bit jumpy.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. On the ground down the first baseline.
Makes it more even better when they
runs the count full now.
don't swing because they think it's going to be a ball.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Next to the plate for the Padres, Jacob Nix.
Batting 9. The pitcher,
First
number
pitch of the
66.
at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
101 miles an hour. I think he has a possibility of hitting
Looking
that
to
ball.
put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 call. And he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Yeah, that was a nice
Padres
slurve.
down in order,
Thanks for the
but
props.
they're up 1-0.
They guys crushed.
Leading off the inning,
Leading up
Rich
for the Mets.
Bulldogs.
The single or
And
better.
they'll
The
need him to
pitcher.
get something going
Rich.
here.
Bulldog.
Maybe I can get a hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the left side.
Swing too fucking
Taken in
early
by
on that
Machado.
one.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
If I waited, probably would have been a better swing.
Digging in, Dennis Davidson. He
Leading
went
off
deep
with the
in his
Padres.
first at-bat.
The
We'll see
second
what he's
baseman.
got in store for us
Number
here.
0.
In there, 0-1.
No out.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, I think he's the one that hit the
Make a
home
pitcher
run.
work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And on 0-2, he misses with a
He
fastball.
held up on that one.
Now the fastball is right by him as
Got
he
lucky
swings
on
and
that
misses for
friggin'
the
knuckleball
first out of the
that you
inning.
hit for a
One
home
of the
run,
big
buddy.
advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter.
Now
You have to
back.
cover the
Third
off-speed
base.
and the fastball.
Man.
And in a 1-2 count, you might be
Machado.
sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Jake Dye. He got
White
called
unit,
out on
number
strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball
got
for
away.
strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the third to see if he'll fish.
A ball and a strike now. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're on top 1-0.
Yeah, they got the one friggin' home run. Hit for a home run, man. Just so cheaty.
Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and
that was a lucky pitch.
After getting roughed up a bit in the first
inning. I don't even know how he hit that fucking ball. That was
able to do.
Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter.
Will Myers.
The left fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Will Myers. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Come on, Blue.
He'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he probably didn't see it at 100 miles
been
an hour.
Very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
55 pitches.
Now at the plate, Alex Jordan. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes. 1 run, just 1 hit, no errors in the ball game for the Padres.
Every time he plays the game, he always gives up a run in the first inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Damn, that's a long foul.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling every...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres down in order. They lead it 1-0.
Wasn't supposed to go there. It was supposed to go outside.
Next to hit will be the pitcher.
Do not check swing. Do not record it. Do not record it. An out. What? An out within the first 4 pitches. Record a hit by the first 3 pitches.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
The way they all failable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side.
Pick up the ball. Pick up the ball.
Leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That's a hell of a fucking power swing right there, and they're going the wrong way.
Pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar, will be the next to bat.
Villar.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in, Dominique Montano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Somebody need to do something.
over at second. VR on at first with 2 down.
Right here. Come on now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go. Here we go now. One at a time.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Strikeout. Throw 4 pitches or less to use. Retire the side in order 15 pitches or less.
Going out now.
Alright, so if I give up a hit, mission failed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90
come on,
to 92,
Blue, you douche.
usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now in the box, Jacob Nix.
Now batting. Number
Here's
66.
the first pitch to him. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Manuel Margot. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Come on, guys.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Popped him up.
I got it. I go.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to
Damn, I know how
retire
he
the
popped
side.
up that fucking
Nothing
knuckleball,
across here
but he
this
sure
half.
did.
Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming.
Like nobody on the Mets can score.
Hey,
Got
nobody
7
wins.
hits and not a
Dennis
freaking run.
Davidson will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving
being
pitcher
not
duel
allowing
today.
a run or ever falling behind in the count. I fall behind the count all the damn time.
Hey,
Sometimes
Field,
it's
play
not
the
my
run
fault,
here.
it's a damn umpire.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Cousins looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado.
Manny.
On its way is pitch number 75. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
The right fielder, number 16.
Stepping in now, Jake Dye. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point.
Challenge failed because I fall behind. Shit, I forgot about the challenge. I totally forgot about that challenge.
1-1 the count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count is 1-2 now. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
They pinch hit for me. Chris Bryant.
Your attention, please.
Standing in, Will Myers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Will Myers.
The 1-1. Montano trying to get there.
Hey, ball. Hey, down. 3. 4. Take the base.
Damn, I can't believe the Mets didn't get a run at all. Oh, now we tied it up. Okay.
3. That's ball 4. Out. 3. Out. 3. Out. 3. 4. Take the base.
Oh, damn.
That hit him. He's got through.
5-2 the final score tonight. Johnny Bromberg wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year.
So none of the starters. Jacob Nix.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base.
3 earned runs.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and.
At least I only gave up 1.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Going to Miami. See what exercise I got to do now. Yeah, this I hate. Let's skip that. Lead series 2-0. It's almost 2 hours since I've been home from work. Time is just going by so quick.
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Today we've got a contest out of the... Rich Bulldog is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be
off the afternoon for Miami. The second base.
So striding forward now, Randy Biggs. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved. A lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Nomar Mazara has in store. He's an absolute ribby machine. Top 5 in the NL and RBIs right now. So obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. VR is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish. Best in the game.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot and a score. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson will get us started in the top of the second.
Without giving up a run and 1 strikeout. Throw 4 pitches. Throw 9 pitches. I could play it safe and get 50 attribute points. Throwing 4 pitches is a stretch. Throwing 9
hey, no outs here, nobody on.
If I could go bigger, sit in my chair, one of them.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Straight out, straight out.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And you can see why this team is in first place in their division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Still 1 and 2.
Caught up to that knuckleball.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good,
on the
but
corner,
it's 2-0.
but it's a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-1 home. is laid off up for
that
ball
one's
number 3.
Friggin' up, challenge failed. Oh, I pitched 9 pitches already.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Yeah, we got 2 outs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he misses with it 1-1.
He's
fucking
up in the zone a lot right now. Man. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
1-2 now.
Got an itchy finger.
And just a masterful job of pitching
strike him out, but it wasn't outside the zone. End up inside
Miami
the zone.
down in order.
Well,
we'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
He didn't say anything. Like at the end of the game, it's going to be like challenge fail.
At the plate, Austin Dean. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 44.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Here we go, boys.
Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Dean playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick. When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. First offering on its way.
Valentine.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So here is the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous look.
He has some trouble with it.
Throw it.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to cut the throw to first.
Throw it.
Into the box now, Randy Biggs, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Striding into the box,
leading up
Rich
for the
Bulldog, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Bulldog.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. That nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
See it drive it. See it drive it.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bautista waits on it. One away.
Straightaway center. And meanwhile, I'm pushing the fucking stick to the left. To the left, to the left.
Stepping in, Rafael Bautista as we begin the top of the fourth.
Need a right San Diego Studios to call that there.
But we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
That's some reaction for you over there.
Up next for Miami, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nomar Mazara.
And he takes ball one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. At the plate, Brian Anderson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
There, Mr. Poopy
right here. Let's go.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Damn, that one. What you call a rising fastball right there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-0. So striding in, Rich Bulldog comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bulldog.
Hit high and deep to right center. Bautista on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end.
That ball hung up there so fucking long.
At the plate, Tom Evans. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Evans.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Digging in for his second at bat, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jorge Alfaro.
The 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The bouncer to the left side. Bryant is up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Settling in now, Austin Dean. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a high strike there, 0-1.
There we go.
And he misses here with a slur, even at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shot intact going forward.
Inside.
Not betting against
Do
him.
not throw consecutive balls and record an out.
Valentine.
Strike better out while ahead in the count. Yeah, let's see if I can get this.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A knuckleball cut out of the zone like a motherfucker.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Dean leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. So digging in now, Kevin Gausman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Probably gonna record a strikeout.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category.
Randy.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Oh,
and he falls
that one got away. Shit.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And no play as he reaches first base safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance, and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way. This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the
glove. Oh, come on, Blue.
And at the plate,
man,
so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity for ball play.
There's one. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Knuckleball, 1-1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So
right on the corner
right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
All even now, 2-2.
No 8 ball in the corner.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul.
On that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Nomar Mazara was down for the first out in the 7th inning.
Brian Anderson.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Plays a 1 here.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
91 pitches.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he loses him on a breaking ball. Into the box, Tom Evans, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Double play ball again.
On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They're rolling up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday.
That wasn't a jam. It was one guy on base. The hell.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rich Bulldog. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field.
Hey, get off,
Bautista on the
move. Damn, that ball
just nice
hangs up there so fucking long, man.
Play ball.
That's one thing they didn't fix from last year, man. The fucking ball's still anti-gravity in this game.
They're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The Mets are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Dean. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here after that hit. You have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of
oh, tag him, you dick.
But this is speared by the first baseman.
You should tag him.
Bernardo Colon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Bernardo Colon.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. He'll start this one at 274. 9 homers and 43 RBIs. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Mets are out on top. 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Randy Bates charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
We're not allowing to run and finish with a strikeout.
Hey, nobody away.
I played safe this time.
Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ozuna is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Rafael Bautista. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Bautista.
Swing and a line drive.
Oh, he knocked it down. Throw it.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time. But
at least he stopped it from going in the outfield, so that's a good thing.
Now for the Marlins, Nomar Mazara, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of a 3 spot. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Down the third baseline. Over to Villar. On to first, and he rolls a double play.
How the hell the challenge fail? And then without allowing a run. What the hell?
Complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command.
Oh, I didn't get any strikeouts. I forgot about that
The final line score for the Japanese ball game.
Today,
For the victorious New York Mets,
this game
2
from
runs
the third
on
inning
5
on
hits,
and never wavered.
1 error. They
Rich
left 9 men
Bulldog
on
picks
base.
up his team-leading 13th win,
Time of the
striking
ball
out
game,
12 in the
2 hours.
process.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. If you guys enjoyed this stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. H24, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in another stream. Have a good night.